What up, guys? Getting a rainy day of work in here. It's Friday. Got off work because I got a job and I got shit to do. Anyway, just gonna kind of show you what we got going on here today. Getting everything prepped for primer tomorrow. I'll probably throw this in that video anyway, so getting everything prepped for primer. High build primer. All I did was this epoxy really clumps up the sandpaper. So what I did, and I talked to the body supply store and they told me this was fine. I just wet sanded all this with like 320, and then I took a red Scotch-Brite, about 320 grit I guess, and went over everything with that. And they told me I'd be fine. I had a couple questions for them today, and I told them this is what I was hoping to do, and they told me this will work just fine. So getting this shit all prepped. Hopefully I'll be able to get all this prepped up tomorrow while we're painting all this shit, and maybe we'll get this whole car put in high build. So that's the plan, y'all. Later.
You wanna go grab me a pick or something?
Yeah.
I got to clean my bifocals. They getting dirty. Woo! America!
Yo guys, just want to throw something at the end of this video. I don't want to try to talk too long. What we used today was PPG 2K high build primer. Picked it up at the local auto body supply. It was a little pricey. I think it was like 135 bucks or something. That was with the catalyst or hardener, whatever you want to call it. But I love it. It turned out really good. This stuff is real nice. I mean, it cured already. I mean, fuck, it's already dried. I could probably start sanding this shit if I wanted to, but it's been a long day and I don't really feel like doing that. Did have some hurdles today though. Ask me why I have 3 paint guns. So this one I bought at Speedway, 40 bucks. I bought this before we sprayed the epoxy. These 2 I picked up today at Harbor Freight. Well, neither one of us had any idea what this high build shit was all about, and it was some serious stuff, man. Instantly, almost, it started clogging up our gun. To the point where it was almost unsprayable, because we had used this for the epoxy, so you know it already had a bunch of shit ran through it. That's why they call them throwaway guns, I guess. But we got them all. I picked these 2 up. Sadly, we wasted about a whole big container of paint. I don't know, one of the big mixing cups. I can't even think of how big they are, but anyway. Then we started using these. These are all 1.4 tip HVLP guns. These were fucking $9 at Harbor Freight. They work really good, honestly. As soon as we started spraying with these, it 100% improvement. Got some really good coverage with those. Honestly, for $9, I'll buy those any day. Honestly, all the paint that I've sprayed so far needed a HVLP 1.4 tip. So even with my overall coating, the Hot Rod Black, it requires HVLP 1.4 tip. So good guns for what I'm using. That's all I really wanted to go in with that. That stuff is some serious shit. I also wanted to throw in a little teaser on my next project. Everybody obviously knows how I got the LED sequential turn signals in the rear. Well, I kind of wanted to take the LED idea and move it to the front. So I picked these up, LED daytime running lights. I just bought these on eBay. So these are what you call a switchback LED. If you don't know what a switchback LED is, because I had to figure it out. These are what a lot of the new cars use, where if you ever notice, they have a white driving light, but then they turn the turn signal on and it becomes an amber light, which is a turn signal. So that's what these do. You can switch them between a white running light and then the turn signal is amber. That's why they have 3 wires. The power and ground are just the running light, and this yellow wire is the actual turn signal. So it'll actually shut the white light off while the turn signal is flashing. I'm hoping that when I hook it up, I can figure out how to do that, because right now, when you do that, it just kind of flip-flops between the white and amber. So I don't want it to do that. I want it to shut the white light off and only flash amber. So we're going to figure that out. So that's this is my newest update. When I start doing the real big boy shit, putting all the wiring back in, this is going to be the next hurdle. And I'm trying to put those little bulbs right here. So I have a lot of work to do on this bumper. This is that smooth fiberglass bumper I picked up. So I got a lot of work ahead of me to get that to fit in here. But it's fiberglass, so it shouldn't be that hard. The only thing I'm worried about is this support structure in the rear. As you can see, I don't have a lot of space to work with. Whoops, why did my camera flip? I don't have a lot of space to work with in there when I'm doing this fiberglass work. So hopefully it's not going to be a pain in my ass. But anyway, that's my newest update. That's what I'm going to be doing to this bumper. Hope you all enjoy that. But all right, y'all, I got work to do.
Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.